Module 4 3 മാർക്കിൻ്റെ 2 ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആദ്യം നോക്കാം. ലിസ്റ്റ് ദ ക്വാളിഫിക്കേഷൻ ഓഫ് ഗവർണർ. എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ദ ടേം ആൻഡ് റിമൂവൽ ഓഫ് ജഡ്ജസ് ഇൻ ഹൈക്കോർട്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ക്വാളിഫിക്കേഷൻ ഓഫ് ഗവർണർ ആണ് ഫസ്റ്റ്. He should be a citizen of India. He should have completed the age of 35 years. He should not be the member of either house of the parliament or a house of state legislature. He should not hold any other office of profit. ഇതാണ് ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്വാളിഫിക്കേഷൻ ഓഫ് ഫോർ ദ ഗവർണർ. Term and removal of judges in the High Court. High Court, the Constitution of India provides for a High Court for each state, but 7th Amendment Act of 1956 authorized the Parliament to establish a common High Court for 2 or more states or for 2 or more states and a unit territory. The Constitution does not specify the strength of a High Court and leaves it to the discretion of the President. Appointment of judges. The judges of a High Court are appointed by President. The Chief Justice is appointed by President after consultation with the Chief Justice of India and the Governor of the state concerned. Qualification of judges. He should be a citizen of India. He should have held a judicial office in the territory of India for 10 years. He should have been an advocate of a High Court for 10 years. Original jurisdiction and powers of High Court. Original jurisdiction means the power of a High Court to hear disputes in the first instance, not by way of appeal. Writ jurisdiction. Article 226 of the Constitution empowers a High Court to issue writs including habeas corpus, mandamus, certiorari, prohibition, and quo warranto for the enforcement of fundamental rights of the citizen and for any other purpose. Appellate jurisdiction. A High Court is primarily a court of appeal. It hears appeals against the judgment of subordinate courts functioning in its territorial jurisdiction. It has an appellate jurisdiction in both civil and criminal matters. Supervisory jurisdiction. A High Court has the power of superintendence over all the courts and tribunals functioning in its territorial jurisdiction. Control over subordinate courts. A High Court has an administrative control and other powers over subordinate courts. Court of Record. The judgments, proceeding and act of High Courts are recorded for perpetual memory and testimony. Power of judicial review. Judicial review is the power of a High Court to examine the constitutionality of legislative enactments and executive order of both the central and state governments. അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ദ പവർ ആൻഡ് ഫങ്ഷൻസ് ഓഫ് എ ഗവർണർ. എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എക്സിക്യൂട്ടീവ് പവർ, ലെജിസ്ലേച്ചർ പവർ, ഫിനാൻഷ്യൽ പവർ, ജുഡീഷ്യൽ പവർ. Executive power. He appoints the CM and other ministers, Advocate General of State, State Election Commissioner, Chairman and members of State Public Service Commission act as the Chancellor of the university in the state. He also appoints the Vice Chancellor of universities in the state. Legislative powers. He can address the state legislature. He nominates 1/6 of the members of the state legislative council from amongst persons having special knowledge or practical experience in literature, science, knowledge or art, cooperative movement and social service. He can nominate 1 member to the state legislative assembly from the Anglo-Indian community. Financial powers. He sees that annual financial statement is laid before the state legislature. He can make advances out of the contingency fund of the state to meet any unforeseen expenditure. He constitutes a finance commission after every 5 years. Judicial powers. He is consulted by the President while appointing the judges of the concerned state High Court. He makes the appointments, posting and promotions of the district judges in consultation with the state High Court. 18ാമത്തെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരു റിട്ട് പെറ്റീഷൻ ആർട്ടിക്കിൾ 226 കൊടുത്തു, പക്ഷേ അത് ഡിസ്മിസ് ചെയ്തു. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ പുള്ളി ആർട്ടിക്കിൾ 32 അനുസരിച്ചൊരു റിട്ട് ഫയൽ ചെയ്തു. അത് തന്നെ സംഭവിച്ചു. ദി ഗവൺമെൻറ് ആർഗ്യൂ ചെയ്തു ദി റിട്ട് പെറ്റീഷൻ ഷുഡ് ബി ഡിസ്മിസ്ഡ് ഓൺ ദ ഗ്രൗണ്ട് ഓഫ് റെസ് ജുഡിക്കാറ്റ. ഡിസൈഡ് വാട്ട്. റിട്ട് jurisdiction എന്നറിയപ്പെടുന്നതാണ് ആർട്ടിക്കിൾ 226 ഓഫ് ദ കോൺസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻ. It empowers a High Court to issue writs including habeas corpus, mandamus, certiorari, prohibition and quo warranto for the enforcement of fundamental rights of the citizen and for any other purpose. The High Court can issue writs to any person, authority and government not only within its territorial jurisdiction but also outside its territorial jurisdiction. So അത് വെച്ച് നമ്മൾ എഴുതേണ്ടതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് മൊത്തത്തിലൊരു ബ്രീഫ് ഔട്ട്ലൈൻ ഈ ഒരു മോഡ്യൂളിൻ്റെ നോക്കാം. ഈ മോഡ്യൂൾ 4 തുടങ്ങുന്നത് സ്റ്റേറ്റ് എക്സിക്യൂട്ടീവ്, സ്റ്റേറ്റ് ലെജിസ്ലേച്ചർ, സ്റ്റേറ്റ് ജുഡീഷ്യറി. State executive consists of the governor, chief minister, council of ministers, and advocate general of state. Part 6 of the constitution deals with this, and article 153 to 167 in part 6 deals with this. There is no office of vice governor like that of vice president. Governor, it is the chief executive head of the state. It also acts as an agent of the central government. There is a governor for each state, but 7th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1956 facilitated the appointment of same person as a governor for 2 or more states. Appointment of governor, നമ്മളത് പറഞ്ഞു. Terms of governor office. A governor holds office for a term of 5 years from a date on which he enters upon his office. The president may transfer a governor appointed to one state to another state for rest of the term. A governor whose term has expired may be reappointed in the same state or any other state. Power and functions of governor. Chief ministers is the head of the state of government. Article 164 says chief minister shall be appointed by governor. Governor has to appoint the leader of the majority party in the state legislative assembly as the CM. Appointment of CM. A person who is not a member of state legislature can be appointed as CM for 6 months. According to the constitution, CM may be member of any of the 2 houses of state legislature. What is term? Term of chief minister is not fixed and he holds office during the pleasure of the governor. However, this does not mean that governor can dismiss him at any time. He cannot be dismissed by governor as long as he enjoys majority support in the legislative assembly. But if he loses the confidence of the assembly, he must resign or the governor can dismiss him. Power and function of CM. In relation to council, governor appoints only those persons as ministers who are recommended by chief minister. He allocates and reshuffles the portfolios among ministers. He presides over the meeting of council of ministers and influences its decision, guides, directs, controls, and coordinates the activities of ministers. In relation to the governor, he is the principal channel of communication between governor and council of ministers to communicate to the governor of state all decisions of council of ministers relating to the administration. He advises the governor with regard to the appointment of important officials like advocate general, chairman, members of state, public PSC, state election commissioner, so on. State Council of Ministers. Article 163 deals with this. Article 164 deals with the appointment, tenure, responsibility, qualification, oath, salaries, etc. 163, there shall be Council of Ministers with the CM as head to aid and advance the governor in the exercise of his functions. Appointment of ministers. CM shall be appointed by governor and other ministers shall be appointed by governor on the advice of CM. Advocate General of State. Advocate General is appointed by governor. He must be a person who is qualified to be appointed a judge of High Court. Duties and function to give advice to the government of state upon such legal matter, to perform such other duties, to discharge the function conferred on him by constitution or any other law. The Advocate General is entitled to appear before any court of law. Union territories. Article 1 of the Constitution comprises of 3 categories: territories of state, union territories, territories that may be acquired by government of India at any time. State legislatures. Article 168 to 212 in Part 6 of Constitution deals with the organization, composition, duration, officers, procedures, privileges, powers, and so on the state legislature. Organization of state legislature. There is no uniformity in the organization of state legislature. Most of the states have a unicameral system while others have a bicameral system. Composition of 2 houses. We said in the previous membership of state legislature. He must be a citizen of India, must be not less than 30 years and in the case not less than 25 years of age in the case of legislative assembly. Person to be elected to legislative assembly must be an elector for an assembly constituency in the concerned state, must be a member of scheduled SC/ST if he wants to contest a seat reserved by them. Disqualification if he is of unsound mind, he is not a citizen of India, the sort disqualified, etc. Presiding officers of state legislature. Each house of the state legislature has its own presiding officer. There is a speaker, deputy speaker for legislative assembly. Speaker and deputy speakers are elected by the assembly itself from among its members. Power and function of state legislature. Lawmaking function, financial powers. State judiciary. Article 240 to 231 is said. High Court. These are all. Do like and share if you like it.